Sports.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Titans, 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brought down a Raiders sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Going to give this time to the tailback. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
He was brought down by Trey.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Marshall. This short throw caught by Goddard. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
second down and 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Raiders 7, Titans nothing.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Marshall. Man open left side is Brown. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Marshall. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Raiders have recovered.
Fumble on the play.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. They can't corral him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He got 29 yards that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. So here we are, Charles, getting towards the home stretch. And this quarterback, speaking of home stretch, he's very much in the home stretch of his career. He's had to fight to keep his job this year, but he's been able to hold off the number 2 man. And now his team very much in the hunt for a postseason berth.
And let's face it, if you'd asked me this back in October, well, heck, you did ask me back in October, and you remember what my response was. I didn't give this team much of a shot at all, but here they are, and they've rallied behind their quarterback. And what's been interesting for me is watching him play this year, watching his body language, hearing his press conferences. He stayed focused on this season, but between the lines, you could hear him thinking about, is this going to be my last year? If so, he's going out really strong.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw here. He'll let this go deep for... He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
That catch good for only a couple.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cole Kmet. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester. That's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Throwing again. Marshall. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 10 yards to go.
And that's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really...
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
That is caught. And then touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Marshall. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Tennessee.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again, Marshall. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Not much there, only a yard.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On 3rd and 2, Marshall to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 4th down, Marshall. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Operating from the gun, Marshall. 4th down trip, and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, Marshall. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Las Vegas, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And next week they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile for the Titans, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff pick.